The streets of hip-hop are buzzing as NBA YoungBoy just went live with a shocking call-out toward Herbo, accusing him of playing both sides. And things have quickly escalated to a deadly level of tension. Fans and insiders are calling this one of the most explosive moments in recent rap history. Clips of NBA YoungBoy addressing Herbo surfaced almost immediately on social media, racking up millions of views, likes, and shares. Reaction videos, memes, and heated debates began circulating within minutes, showing how every word and gesture in this beef is being dissected in real time. The tension isn't just online, it's palpable in the streets and across the music industry. Fans of both artists are polarizing, taking sides, and sharing every snippet they can find, while music blogs, podcasts, and news outlets scramble to cover every development. NBA YoungBoy's blunt accusations have ignited a firestorm, with some praising his transparency and others warning about the dangerous escalation this could bring. This beef touches on loyalty, reputation, and credibility in the rap game, with NBA YoungBoy framing his call-out as a demand for honesty and accountability. Meanwhile, Herbo's response, whether public or behind the scenes, is being scrutinized by fans and analysts alike, who wonder if this will lead to diss tracks, confrontations, or further controversy. The stakes are high, and the online world is watching every move. From social media clips to news headlines, the viral frenzy is impossible to ignore. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary threads are spreading worldwide, highlighting how quickly a beef between two major artists can dominate culture. This story isn't just about music, it's about influence, power, and the very real consequences of calling someone out in today's rap landscape. Fans are talking, the streets are buzzing, and the industry is watching every twist. As NBA YoungBoy calls out Herbo, the situation is heating up faster than anyone anticipated, making this one of the most talked-about moments in hip-hop right now. Everyone is asking, how will Herbo respond? And where does this dangerous tension go next? The answers will unfold in real time, and fans across the globe are glued to their screens. The hip-hop world is on high alert after NBA YoungBoy publicly called out Herbo, accusing him of playing both sides, and the fallout is already explosive. From the moment NBA YoungBoy dropped his message, fans and insiders alike began dissecting every word, gesture, and tone of the call-out. Social media lit up within minutes. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube feeds were flooded with clips, reaction videos, and commentary as the hip-hop community tried to process the latest escalation in this high-stakes feud. Fans immediately took sides, creating a polarized environment where loyalty, reputation, and credibility in the rap game are being fiercely debated. The tension is palpable, and the stakes couldn't be higher. NBA YoungBoy's accusation struck a nerve because it questions Herbo's loyalty to the streets, his crew, and the rap community at large. The phrase playing both sides resonates deeply in hip-hop culture, where allegiance and authenticity are everything. To publicly call out a fellow rapper is a statement in itself. It's not just about personal grievances, but about sending a message to the entire industry. Loyalty matters, and betrayal won't go unnoticed. Clips of NBA YoungBoy addressing Herbo immediately went viral, racking up millions of views within hours, showing how social media now amplifies even the slightest hint of tension into a global spectacle. Reaction videos became an instant trend. TikTok creators stitched NBA YoungBoy's clip with dramatic music, meme edits, and commentary, giving fans a way to engage with the beef while sharing their opinions. Twitter exploded with threads analyzing the call-out line by line, speculating on what motivated NBA YoungBoy to go public, and predicting how Herbo might respond. Instagram Reels, Stories, and YouTube reaction compilations spread across fan bases, generating conversation not just among fans of the two artists, but across the broader hip-hop community. The intensity of the online reaction highlights how quickly a beef can turn into a viral, worldwide conversation in today's digital age. Backstage and street-level reactions add another layer to the drama. NBA YoungBoy's fanbase immediately rallied behind him, praising his transparency and calling him a real one for exposing disloyalty. Clips circulated of fans in real life reacting to the call-out. Some were cheering, others were shocked by the directness of the accusation. Meanwhile, speculation about Herbo's response created tension both online and offline. Fans debated whether he would reply with a diss track, a statement on social media, or even ignore the call-out, understanding that every choice carries consequences in the eyes of fans and the streets alike. Industry insiders are also weighing in on the implications. Music bloggers, podcasters, and journalists highlight that public call-outs like this are double-edged swords. They can boost engagement, drive streaming numbers, and solidify street credibility, but they also risk escalating conflicts into dangerous territory. With NBA YoungBoy and Herbo both known for their street ties and real-life reputations, fans and commentators are cautious about the potential for real-world consequences. Analysts note that the attention generated by the feud has already increased visibility for both artists, but it's a delicate balance between viral hype and actual risk. Financially and professionally, this beef could have significant consequences. Diss tracks, public call-outs, and viral controversies often lead to streaming boosts, trending social media moments, and higher engagement. However, when tensions escalate to deadly confrontations, it can also affect tour logistics, collaborations, and industry partnerships. Labels and managers are likely monitoring the situation closely, understanding that while controversy sells, safety and reputation remain paramount. Every public move by either artist will now be scrutinized, creating pressure to navigate the feud strategically. Fan culture has never been more central to the unfolding story. NBA YoungBoy supporters flooded comment sections with encouragement, memes, and clips emphasizing his authenticity and loyalty. Meanwhile, Herbo fans defended their favorite artist, questioning the accuracy of the accusations and criticizing NBA YoungBoy's approach. The clash of fan bases has turned what could have been a private dispute into a viral, global spectacle. This story is no longer just about the artists. It's about influence, social media power, and cultural relevance, with millions of eyes glued to every post, clip, and reaction. Ultimately, Part 1 establishes the high stakes of this confrontation. NBA YoungBoy's call-out has ignited a global conversation about loyalty, authenticity, and influence in hip-hop. Social media, fan reactions, industry commentary, and street-level buzz are all converging to make this feud a defining viral moment. As both artists navigate the tension, the world watches closely, understanding that in today's hip-hop landscape, a single call-out can have massive cultural, professional, and even real-world repercussions. The aftermath of NBA YoungBoy's explosive call-out toward Herbo has completely taken over social media, with fans and insiders dissecting every nuance of the situation. From TikTok reactions to Instagram reels, the intensity of the conversation has made this one of the most viral moments in hip-hop this year. NBA YoungBoy's accusation of Herbo playing both sides touches on something deeply rooted in the culture: loyalty. In hip-hop, credibility and allegiance aren't just concepts, they're currency. By publicly calling out Herbo, NBA YoungBoy has forced fans, peers, and industry professionals to confront the question of authenticity and integrity. Every word, gesture, and post in the coming days will be scrutinized, ensuring that this beef remains at the forefront of conversation. The online fan response has been overwhelming. Clips of NBA YoungBoy addressing Herbo were reposted and remixed across TikTok, with creators adding dramatic music, commentary, and memes highlighting the tension. On Twitter, threads exploded with users debating the merits of NBA YoungBoy's claims, analyzing potential motivations, and predicting how Herbo might respond. Instagram stories and YouTube reaction videos added fuel to the fire, creating a viral feedback loop that keeps the story alive 24/7. Every post and video is dissected, shared, and turned into content by millions, illustrating how modern fan culture amplifies and perpetuates even the smallest sparks of conflict. The stakes are incredibly high for both artists. NBA YoungBoy's fan base rallied around him almost immediately, praising his transparency, street credibility, and fearlessness. Clips circulated online showing fans reacting in real life, from cheers at events to shock at the directness of his words. Meanwhile, speculation about Herbo's next move spread like wildfire. Will he respond publicly on social media, release a diss track, or handle things behind the scenes? Every choice carries weight, not just for the artist's reputations, but for the ongoing narrative of street credibility, authenticity, and influence within the rap game. Industry insiders note that public callouts like this are double-edged swords. On one hand, they generate massive engagement, boosting streams, media attention, and fan interaction. On the other hand, when artists with real-life street ties are involved, the potential for escalation into dangerous situations becomes a serious concern. Labels, managers, and collaborators are undoubtedly monitoring every move, balancing the viral potential against safety, logistics, and brand reputation. Every interview, social post, or public statement now carries unprecedented scrutiny. The financial and career implications are significant. Viral beefs can dramatically increase streaming numbers, inspire collaborations or diss tracks, and attract sponsorship or media attention. Yet, they can also complicate tours, partnerships, and business deals, especially if tension escalates beyond the digital realm. Analysts point out that while controversy can be profitable, it also requires careful navigation to avoid irreversible consequences. NBA YoungBoy's strategy of going public may amplify his visibility and reinforce his street credibility, but it also raises the stakes to a level that cannot be ignored. Fan culture is a driving force in this escalating feud. Loyal NBA YoungBoy supporters flood comment sections with praise, memes, and viral clips emphasizing his authenticity. Conversely, Herbo fans defend their artist, questioning the accusations and highlighting his own credibility. This clash of fan bases turns the feud into more than a personal dispute. It becomes a global cultural phenomenon. Millions of eyes are glued to each post, reaction video, and headline, making the situation a shared experience that transcends music and enters social conversation at large. Social media doesn't just report the story, it shapes it. Every clip, meme, and reaction adds to the narrative, influencing perception and amplifying tension. Analysts, music journalists, and podcasters are dissecting the feud, examining the implications for both artists' careers and influence. They debate the balance between viral hype, street credibility, and professional strategy, highlighting how the modern music landscape is inseparable from social media power. Ultimately, Part 2 demonstrates that NBA YoungBoy's call-out of Herbo has created a multi-layered, viral situation. It's a mix of fan engagement, street credibility, industry analysis, and real-world consequences. Social media is ablaze, the artists' reputations are on the line, and millions are watching. The feud has escalated beyond a simple call-out. It's now a defining cultural moment, proving that in modern hip-hop, a single public accusation can dominate the conversation, shape narratives, and influence careers across the globe. The drama between NBA YoungBoy and Herbo continues to intensify, and social media is absolutely lit with reactions. NBA YoungBoy's public call-out accusing Herbo of playing both sides has not only polarized fans but also created a viral cultural phenomenon that's dominating TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Clips of the call-out exploded within minutes, racking up millions of views, while reaction videos, memes, and commentary threads are trending worldwide. Every word and gesture is being scrutinized, dissected, and debated, proving once again that in modern hip-hop, a single statement can ripple across the globe almost instantly. The tension isn't confined to online platforms. Street-level buzz and insider commentary indicate that this feud carries real-life implications. NBA YoungBoy's fanbase immediately rallied behind him, praising his honesty, loyalty, and courage to call out perceived disloyalty. Meanwhile, Herbo's supporters questioned the accuracy of the claims and speculated on whether he would respond publicly or let the situation unfold quietly. Every potential move is being analyzed by fans, music journalists, and industry insiders, creating an atmosphere of suspense and anticipation. This isn't just about music, it's about credibility, influence, and the perception of authenticity in a genre where street loyalty is central. The social media response has been unprecedented. On TikTok, users stitched NBA YoungBoy's clip with dramatic soundtracks, adding memes and commentary to fuel discussions. Twitter exploded with debates, predictions, and fan reactions, while Instagram Reels and Stories spread the story further across a diverse audience. Memes portraying the tension between NBA YoungBoy and Herbo went viral, capturing humor, shock, and frustration simultaneously. Influencers and content creators jumped on the moment, remixing, analyzing, and hyping the situation for millions of viewers. Every post and clip adds fuel to the fire, ensuring the feud remains trending across multiple platforms. Industry analysts note that this situation is a perfect example of how modern hip-hop intersects with social media, fan culture, and real-world consequences. Public callouts can boost engagement, increase streaming numbers, and enhance visibility for both artists. However, they also carry risks, particularly when both artists are closely tied to street credibility and personal reputation. The balance between viral hype and potential danger is delicate, and insiders emphasize that both NBA YoungBoy and Herbo must navigate the situation carefully to avoid escalation beyond the digital world. The potential for music-related responses is high. In the past, public feuds like this often result in diss tracks, collaborations, or strategic releases designed to reclaim attention or assert dominance. Analysts predict that either artist could use upcoming music projects to respond, further fueling the feud and extending its viral lifespan. Fans eagerly anticipate whether Herbo will release a track addressing the accusations, post a direct response on social media, or keep the situation under wraps. Every choice will be scrutinized and shared widely, amplifying the stakes and visibility for both rappers. Financial and professional considerations also play a role. Viral beefs can lead to massive engagement, increased streaming numbers, and heightened interest in tours, collaborations, and endorsements. NBA YoungBoy's strategic call-out may increase his cultural relevance and solidify his street credibility, while Herbo's reaction will determine how he navigates the narrative without losing influence. Industry executives are monitoring every post, comment, and clip, understanding that in today's music landscape, controversy drives attention, revenue, and influence, but only when managed carefully. Fan dynamics are central to the story. Loyal NBA YoungBoy supporters flood comment sections, praise his authenticity, and create memes and viral edits emphasizing his courage. Herbo's fans respond with equally passionate defenses, questioning NBA YoungBoy's motives, and creating their own viral content. The clash of fan bases transforms the feud into a global spectacle, engaging millions in real time and turning a personal dispute into a shared cultural moment. Social media amplifies every move, ensuring that the feud is discussed, analyzed, and reacted to around the clock. Ultimately, Part 3 highlights the complexity and intensity of NBA YoungBoy's call-out of Herbo. It's more than just a personal accusation. It's a viral cultural event, a clash of fan bases, and a moment that underscores the power of social media, street credibility, and influence in modern hip-hop. Millions are watching. Every post and reaction contributes to the narrative, and the story continues to unfold in real time. The world is waiting to see how Herbo responds, and the stakes could not be higher. The situation between NBA YoungBoy and Herbo continues to escalate, and the streets and social media are buzzing with anticipation. NBA YoungBoy's public call-out accusing Herbo of playing both sides has become one of the most viral moments in hip-hop in recent memory. Clips of the confrontation, live reactions, and fan commentary have spread across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at an unprecedented pace, showing how quickly modern fan culture can amplify tension between two major artists. Fans are dissecting every word, gesture, and look, turning this beef into a full-blown global spectacle. The stakes are high, and every move is being scrutinized, from online reactions to potential real-life consequences. The intensity of the fan response cannot be overstated. TikTok creators have remixed NBA YoungBoy's call-out, adding dramatic music, memes, and reactions that emphasize the emotional weight of the moment. Twitter threads analyzing every angle of the feud have gone viral, as fans predict what might happen next, speculate about Herbo's potential response, and debate the credibility and authenticity of both artists. Instagram Reels and Stories amplify the story further, creating a constant loop of content that keeps millions engaged and commenting in real time. Every clip and reaction fuels the conversation, ensuring that this beef dominates cultural discourse for days, if not weeks. NBA YoungBoy supporters have immediately rallied behind him, praising his transparency, street credibility, and fearless approach to addressing what he perceives as disloyalty. Footage of fans reacting in real life, whether cheering, shocked, or sharing memes, further underscores the fervor surrounding the situation. Meanwhile, speculation about Herbo's response has created tension both online and offline. Will he respond with a social media post, a diss track, or handle the situation quietly? Each option carries weight, not just in terms of fan perception, but also in maintaining street credibility and influence in the rap community. Industry insiders note that public callouts like this are double-edged swords. On one hand, they generate massive engagement, drive streaming numbers, and solidify street credibility. On the other hand, when both artists have real-life street ties, the potential for escalation into dangerous situations is very real. Labels, managers, and collaborators are undoubtedly monitoring every move, weighing viral attention against safety and reputation. Analysts emphasize that in today's music landscape, perception and influence are inseparable, and every public statement is strategically significant. Financially, the feud has major implications. Viral beefs often increase streaming numbers, inspire diss tracks, and generate social media trends that boost visibility for both artists. NBA YoungBoy's decision to go public may solidify his cultural relevance and reinforce his fanbase loyalty, while Herbo must respond carefully to maintain credibility. Analysts predict that either artist could leverage the feud through upcoming projects, collaborations, or strategic content, turning tension into both engagement and revenue. The stakes are enormous, and the entire hip-hop community is watching closely. The clash of fanbases is at the heart of this phenomenon. NBA YoungBoy supporters praise his authenticity, share memes, and create viral content highlighting his directness and street credibility. Herbo's fans defend their artist, question the legitimacy of the accusations, and push back with their own memes, videos, and commentary. This back and forth has transformed the feud into a global spectacle, making it impossible to ignore. Social media ensures that every post, clip, and reaction is amplified, analyzed, and shared, keeping the story alive and escalating the tension further. Media coverage has expanded the narrative even more. Music journalists, podcasters, and analysts are breaking down the feud, speculating about future moves, and contextualizing the accusations within hip-hop culture. Backstage interviews, fan reactions, and street-level reports provide insight into the growing tension, while experts discuss the implications for both artists' careers, credibility, and influence. Every new development is dissected and broadcast to millions of viewers, making this feud a central talking point in music culture. Ultimately, Part 4 reinforces that NBA YoungBoy's call-out of Herbo is more than a personal accusation. It's a viral cultural event. Fans are engaged worldwide. Social media is ablaze, and every word and reaction contributes to a narrative that affects influence, reputation, and street credibility. This story is a living, breathing phenomenon that underscores the power of modern hip-hop, social media, and fan culture, proving that when two major artists clash, the world is watching, and the stakes are higher than ever. The tension between NBA YoungBoy and Herbo has reached a fever pitch, and the fallout is being felt across social media, the streets, and the music industry. NBA YoungBoy's public call-out accusing Herbo of playing both sides has become a viral cultural event, with every clip, reaction, and meme fueling the conversation. Fans around the world are dissecting the situation, debating who is in the right, and speculating about the potential escalation. This feud has grown far beyond a personal dispute. It has become a global phenomenon that illustrates the power of social media in modern hip-hop culture. The online reaction has been nothing short of explosive. TikTok exploded with remixes of NBA YoungBoy's callout, with creators adding dramatic soundtracks, memes, and fan commentary. Twitter threads dissected every word, predicting possible responses and analyzing motives. Instagram stories and YouTube reaction videos amplified the frenzy even further, showing how every angle of the feud is scrutinized and consumed by millions in real time. Fans are not just observing, they are participating, creating viral content, and shaping the narrative themselves. Every reaction contributes to the story, ensuring that it stays trending and relevant worldwide. NBA YoungBoy's fanbase immediately rallied behind him, praising his authenticity, loyalty, and willingness to speak his truth. Street-level footage of fans reacting to the call-out, from cheers and excitement to shock and disbelief, shows how invested audiences are in this feud. Meanwhile, Herbo's supporters have been equally vocal, defending their artist, challenging NBA YoungBoy's claims, and sharing their own viral content in response. The clash of fan bases has transformed this situation into a spectacle that extends far beyond the music itself, highlighting how influence, perception, and fan engagement drive modern hip-hop narratives. Industry insiders note that public callouts like this are a high-stakes gamble. On one hand, they can increase streaming numbers, create viral content, and reinforce street credibility. On the other hand, they can escalate into dangerous situations when artists with street ties are involved. Labels, managers, and collaborators are closely monitoring the feud, balancing the benefits of viral engagement against the risks of real-world consequences. Every post, statement, or clip now carries heightened scrutiny, making strategic navigation essential for both NBA YoungBoy and Herbo. Financially and professionally, the implications are significant. Viral beefs often translate into higher streaming numbers, trending content, and increased engagement for both artists. NBA YoungBoy's public accusation may boost his cultural relevance, reinforce his credibility, and energize his fan base. For Herbo, the response strategy is crucial to maintain his reputation while managing public perception. Analysts predict that upcoming releases, interviews, or social media posts could either escalate the feud or steer toward resolution, with both outcomes generating massive attention and revenue. Social media has turned this feud into a global conversation. Fans from around the world are engaged, reacting to every clip, meme, and post. NBA YoungBoy supporters praise his transparency and assertiveness, while Herbo's fans defend him and challenge the accusations. This continuous back-and-forth ensures that the feud remains a trending topic, dominating discussions across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The engagement from millions of fans makes it clear that this isn't just a personal dispute, it's a shared cultural event that shapes opinions, perceptions, and narratives in the hip-hop community. Media coverage has further amplified the story. Music journalists, podcasters, and entertainment outlets analyze the feud, speculate on outcomes, and provide commentary on potential diss tracks, responses, and future projects. Backstage footage, interviews, and fan reactions offer insight into the intensity of the situation, while analysts discuss the broader implications for both artists' careers, credibility, and influence. Every new development is documented and shared, keeping the feud alive and viral in the public eye. Ultimately, Part 5 demonstrates that NBA YoungBoy's call-out of Herbo is more than a personal accusation. It's a viral cultural event, a clash of fan bases, and a defining moment in modern hip-hop. Millions of fans are engaged, social media is ablaze, and every reaction contributes to the narrative. The story illustrates the power of influence, credibility, and fan culture, showing that in today's hip-hop landscape, a single public call-out can dominate global conversation, shape careers, and ignite viral debate. NBA YoungBoy versus Herbo isn't just a feud. It's a defining chapter in rap culture that will be talked about for months to come. This feud between NBA YoungBoy and Herbo is heating up, and we want to hear from you. Do you think NBA YoungBoy had the right to call out Herbo publicly? Or do you think this could have been handled behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation. Your opinion could be featured in our next video. If you're obsessed with the latest hip-hop drama, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with friends who follow NBA YoungBoy, Herbo, or just love the most explosive music beefs. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss updates on viral moments, reactions, and insider stories from the world of hip-hop. The feud is still unfolding, and you'll want to be the first to see every reaction, every clip, and every twist as it happens.